A Clinton Township trustee is getting pushback by fellow trustees in his efforts to rename a playground after a young man who was killed in an explosion that happened earlier this year.
Turner Salter died back in March after he was hit by flying debris from the Goose Smoke Shop explosion. Gino Vici joins us from Romeo Plank and Canal in Clinton Township with more on the effort to rename that park and why the effort was taken off the agenda.
I spoke to Turner Salter's family pastor, who says the family is not upset this effort was rejected. In fact, he says they are grateful his name was even mentioned.
But for the family, they were just thrilled that Turner's name was considered.
Tim Berlin is the pastor here at Faith Baptist Church in Clinton Township. He's speaking on behalf of the family of Turner Salter. The 19-year-old lost his life back in March after being struck by flying debris moments after goo distributors exploded. Berlin is talking about a Clinton Township trustee's attempt to rename a new inclusive park after Salter.
And they were honored. They said, you know, to even have his name come up was a real encouragement to them that Clinton Township doesn't want to forget their son and the tragedy that took his life.
On Monday at the township meeting, a motion to consider renaming the park was presented by trustee Dan Kress and was voted to be removed from the agenda. Trustee Kress released this statement that reads, quote, "I'm beyond disappointed they didn't want to take the opportunity to at least discuss the proposal. I received permission from the church's pastor to move forward with the proposed naming on October 14th, and then purposely didn't disclose my agenda item until hours before the meeting so as to not make this political. Even during the entirety of the meeting, I went out of my way to make no mention of Turner's name deliberately. Although make no mistake, each board member had a copy of the proposed park naming the opportunity to secure a lasting tribute to Turner's life," end quote. Meanwhile, Pastor Berlin says the family remains honored and blessed to be a part of this community.
They're very thankful that they live in this community. They're very thankful for all the love that has been shown to them.
I did speak to the township treasurer this afternoon, Paul Gilliam, who says, yes, perhaps now's the time to have a conversation how the township can best remember Turner Salter. He's simply questioning whether or not renaming this park and excluding those who have been on the planning commission for the past 4 years is the right thing to do. In Clinton Township, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.